boys and girls. I'm very excited to read you this story. I think it might be the first class I've ever read it to because I just got it, I think, in the fall. It's called The Three Billy Goats Fluff. Sounds like our story we read yesterday. Let's see what happens. It says, trip, trap, trip, trap. How was he supposed to sleep? Mr. Troll buried his head in his pillow and groaned. He looked back at the newspaper advertisement. It says, Troll Paradise, fine riverside apartment with slimy toads and running Beetlejuice. Bargain, great pad for sale. How could he have fallen for it? What the advertisement had not said was noisy. Underneath the only bridge from the Rocky Mountain to the lush green field. A room with a trashy view. On the mountain next to Mr. Troll's bridge lived the three Billy Goats Fluff. They loved to eat the lush green grass in the field by the bridge. It made their fleeces extra fluffy. Their fleeces, like their fur, important for Mother Goat's knitting business. The three Billy Goats Fluff crossed the bridge twice a day. But this morning, Mr. Troll had a surprise for them. He put up a sign. No trip trapping over my bridge. Trip trappers will be eaten. Little Billy Goat Fluff had not yet learned to read, so he set off as usual. He just put one hoof on the bridge when Mr. Troll leaped out. I'm a troll with a very sore head. Stop trip-trapping over my bed. When I'm tired and feeling blue, there's nothing quite like little goat stew. Little Billy Goat was very scared and scampered back to Mother Goat. Next came middle-sized Billy Goat Fluff. His hooves were louder than little Billy Goat's. Mr. Troll leaped out again. I'm a troll in a very bad mood. Waking me up is terribly rude. Middle-sized goat makes a lovely roast or tasty pate upon my toast. Middle-sized Billy Goat raced back to Big Billy Goat. They were both too scared to cross the bridge. We're telling our mom on you, they shouted. Mother Goat listened to her Billy Goats and she thought about Mr. Troll. She knew what it was like to live without sleep. Little Billy Goat woke her up every night. That night, as she sat knitting booties from the finest Billy Goat Fluff, Mother Goat had an idea. What idea do you think she has? The next day, Mr. Troll was waiting for them. I'm a troll who's really cross. It's time to show you I'm the boss. When I'm tired, I need to eat goats and fries, my favorite treat. Big Billy Goat trembled as he handed Mr. Troll a present and a note from Mother Goat. The note says, if you can hear us trip-trap by, then you can make 3 Billy Goat pie. But if we're quiet as tiny mice, you must stop being grumpy and start being nice. Little Billy Goat Gruff was the first to try out Mother Goat's plan. He shakily put on the hand-knitted booties. They were so fluffy, bright yellow, his favorite color. Slowly, he stepped out onto the bridge. Mr. Troll listened from his bedroom. Nothing. Nothing. Middle-sized Billy Goat Fluff was next. His hooves were quaking as he put on 4 exceedingly fluffy booties. Pink. Middle-sized Billy Goat was a real softie. Those would be my favorite too. Carefully he stepped out onto the bridge. Mr. Troll had his ears pressed to the roof, but he couldn't hear a thing. Finally, it was Big Billy Goat Fluff's turn. His booties had taken most of the night to knit. With 4 huge pom-poms on his hooves, Big Billy Goat stepped onto the bridge. Mr. Troll strained his ears. Silence at last. How had they done it? Mr. Troll came out from under the bridge. He looked at the 3 Billy Goats, Fluff happily munching the grass in the field. He looked at his present from Mother Goat. Then he opened it. Inside were the fluffiest earmuffs he had ever seen, wrapped inside one of Mother Goat's special blankets. And it says, "Dear Mr. Troll, we are very sorry for waking you up. We hope this stuff helps you have your best sleep ever. Love, Mother Goat, and the 3 Billy Goats Fluff." That night, Mr. Troll drank a hot mug of beetle juice. He read his favorite bedtime story. Then he put on his big fluffy earmuffs and cuddled his soft green blanket. For the first time in his new home, he slept and slept and slept. He dreamed of fluffy clouds, fluffy toads, fluffy Beetlejuice, and best of all, his new quiet friends. The 3 Billy Goats Fluff. And this says, "We love Troll." Wasn't that a good story, boys and girls? It had a much better ending than the one we read yesterday, didn't it? Good night.